Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. This will be fielded inside the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm. Throwing to start here is Tua. And his first pass is incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first. Up the middle they go with Mostert. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Smith. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And the quick slant gets exactly 10. And by the nose of the football, they've got a first down. Now Geno. Being chased out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football. He's taken down. Another try after the first down sack. Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down Seahawks. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
The Smith's throw into the hands of Lockett. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down. Here's DJ Dallas, who played on this field as a Miami Hurricane. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. They'll run on 1st down with Dallas. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll look to run with Dallas. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folding like a lawn chair. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Smith. And that is incomplete. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Now Tua. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That one goes for 30 yards. Here's Tua. And Hill with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And room there to work it inside the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Running the counter with Mostert. He will push his way down to about the 14. It was Alton Robinson that time on the tackle. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. And that will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Sanders' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
Ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. The last last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Geno now to throw. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, good D-line that almost had it. But 3rd down coming up. Off of play action. Here's Smith. He's got his tight end Fant. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They'll fake it. Now Smith. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. From the red zone now, Smith. Flush, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. The Smith's throw into the hands of Fant. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they've got a little remaining here as we head toward halftime. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Myers' kick is good, and that will do it for this 1st half. Time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the 2nd half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the 1st half.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Smith. And Walker has it. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Throwing now is Geno. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Smith throwing again. And that'll be incomplete. Good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action. It's Smith. And this is taken in at the 5. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Pass interference. Offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. So on 4th down, here's Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. Myers' kick is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Tua sets up to pass it. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. From the gun, it's Tua. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Tua going to throw. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Mostert. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 44 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Buying time, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua dancing to his left. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Okay, great.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll try for the first with Walker. And they needed two. They could only get one. Fourth down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Walker now at 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins are right back in this football game. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Tagovailoa. Toward the sideline. He will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. Tua. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Here's Tua. They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Tua, and this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side in that high. And nobody the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Back to Walker on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before it can even get started. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. This to swell the lead to 6. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
This one fielded at the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. One final try for Tagovailoa. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.